On Thursday night, CBS will debut the dark and stylish crime drama, Clarice, which, on one level, is the latest in a long line of procedurals from the Alphabet Happy Network that gave us JAG, SWAT, FBI and numerous CSI and NCIS series. This one, however, comes with a decidedly more illustrious and literary pedigree. Created by Alex Kurtzman and Jenny Lumet, the series brings back Clarice Starling, the fictional FBI cadet first introduced in the 1988 Thomas Harris novel The Silence of the Lambs and immortalized by Jodie Foster in the Oscar-winning 1991 adaptation. Clarice's blend of humanity and intellect made her into a beloved fiction and film protagonist, but sequels and spin-offs have since ceded the spotlight to the charismatic cannibal Dr. Hannibal Lecter, played by Anthony Hopkins in 2 more films, and by Mads Mikkelsen in the NBC series, Hannibal. But as Hannibal once told Clarice, all good things to those who wait. 20 years later, the new CBS drama is a kind of reclamation of her character, as played by Rebecca Breeds, a sequel series set 1 year after the action of Silence. While the trauma of her time with Dr. Lecter and the serial killer Jame Gumb, a.k.a. Buffalo Bill, certainly influences her behavior in the field, the show seeks to make this universe about its heroine again. What was Clarice's journey from a hit book in the 80s to a TV show in the 2020s? And why should viewers still care about this young woman who is still haunted by the awful screaming of the lambs? Here's a brief look at her history and influence. The Silence of the Lambs, a sequel novel to Harris' Red Dragon from 1981, was published in 1988. Unlike the hero of Red Dragon, the weathered F profiler Will Graham, Starling is a trainee at the F Academy, new to the Behavioral Sciences unit. Her superior sends her to interview the infamous Hannibal the Cannibal for a project profiling incarcerated serial killers, but he is more interested in talking about Buffalo Bill, a sociopath who has been kidnapping young women and skinning their bodies. In exchange for helping her to understand and capture Bill, Lecter convinces Starling to open up about her past, during which time she reveals that her father was shot while on duty as a town marshal. Her father's murder started Clarice on a path that led to exile on a cousin's Montana ranch, then to an orphanage, then eventually to a career in law enforcement. Clarice's character traits, as defined in Silence, have persisted through a second book, Hannibal, from 1999, 2 film adaptations and the new series that bears her name. She is an underdog, often dismissed by her superiors and treated as someone who lacks the intellectual abilities of her male colleagues or Lecter. And yet it is her curiosity that makes her a success, someone who sees clues beneath the surface that her colleagues often miss.